down my brightness. Hopefully that helps.
All right, what's up? Welcome to Lanes to Explain. This is a league show where we will discuss what happened in the past week in the league community. We're going to talk about pro play, the biggest topics from Reddit, gameplay, and much more. I'm your host, Zero Ghost. All right, I've been playing League since Season 2, ranking since Season 3. I'm currently the highest ranked player here, Diamond 2. All right, that's me. Chen, introduce yourself.
I am SX Chen. I've been playing since season 2. My highest rank I ever peaked at was, peak 3. And that's it.
You have to be 3 by yourself, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. All right, Saber, introduce yourself.
What's up? It's Savior. Y'all know me. But I fucking hate this, man. All right.
That's it.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Get it.
All right, let's start off. We're going to talk about the games that just happened this weekend. TSM versus C9. What do you guys think about that game?
Let me go first because I probably have the least to say about it. All right, I'll just say what I say. The games were definitely the most fun to watch. Right, they were really hype. There was a lot of throws going on. And after I finished watching them, my hope for NA, it dropped a lot, man. We're not making it out of quarters this year.
We don't ever make it out of quarters.
Bro, but we should. We're like one of the 4 major regions. We should make it in and out of quarters should be like it should be the minimum amount of shit you should have to do. It's garbage that we can't make it out. But fuck, did we not look good in that game? There was a bunch of hype plays. It was real exciting, but it wasn't good league. Right? I'm not wrong on this, Chen, right?
About TSM versus C9?
Yeah.
Or the other. Okay,
C9.
TSM versus C9 was just like a shit show.
That's insane.
Nobody knew anything, it felt. They just knew, the general bans. So, the general bans being, Olaf, right? Being Trundle, being Sejuani to ban off. They were trying to ban off Greg and then see what else they can get. So they were trying to, and what was it? Game. I want to say it was game 4? But one of the games for TSM versus C9, it was basically them banning off Sven. But then he was just like, okay, I still got fucking Swain. They didn't know how to deal with that. But then besides that, it's just the champions pools are shit.
The Swain thing was weird to me too, right? Because who did Sneaky have? He had Quinn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or was game 4 when he had Kaisa?
Game 1 and game 3, Sneaky picked Quinn. They lost every game that he picked Quinn in.
Yeah. All right. So I'll just say this.
Game 4 was Jen.
Okay. So this is what I wanted to say specifically about Quinn. The Quinn pick was it didn't make sense because C9, I feel like C9, the reason why C9 is good is the reason why they're always good, right? They have good lanes, they know how to team fight, and then they know how to end the game well, right? That's what C9 is good at, right?
Okay.
So it's weird when they pick this 1-3-1 type of style. They've done it before, worked before. But when you fight a team that's not complete trash, I feel like just team fight them and then you just steamroll over them. I feel like that's just kind of what the series was. It was the second C9 was you know what? We're going to pick a team comp that's all about team fighting. You just steamroll over TSM.
I don't think that was the case at all in a sense. Team fighting was good and stuff, but it was just if you think about every other game, right? It's TSM trying too hard to go on one lane, either bot lane or something, and then just forget that there's other lanes. So you just have 4 people go bot for no fucking reason. They didn't get anything, or they would get 1 kill, and they'll have 2 people on the bottom or 3 people with the jungle, just taking top with taking tower and then transition. every macro play, it was just straight up. C9 was winning.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like C9's macro was a lot better than TSM's,
Definitely.
and I feel like C9 is the way better over team overall. But in the games they lost, they lost in draft. Like they were picking picks that worked in the last patch, like the Quinn pick, or
Aren't they playing the patch they're playing on? Quinn got nerfed, yeah?
yeah, Quinn's nerfed in the patch. Electrocute is nerfed on that patch.
The 8.16 one, Electrocute's nerfed?
They're a patch behind us right now, so we're on 8.17. I think it's 8.16.
All right, well, okay. I forgot what patch they were on, but all right. I get what you're saying. I just felt like they were trying to play 1-3-1, and when they did, it looked real shit.
I think the 1-3-1 was fine. It's just they didn't know how to transition that. Like when the TSM started like pushing for Baron or something, they're just like, whoa, we got no wards. And it was the same thing for like TSM mostly. TSM wasn't warding up the path that they needed to be warded up. So it was just like them getting caught out in a sense. And then they're like, oh wait, we can turn this. Oh wait, we can't.
All right, I get you. So let's say, all right, that's how we feel about the games and shit. Fuck all that. How do you feel about C9 at Worlds?
I don't think C9 at Worlds will do good.
Do you think C9 would do better at Worlds than TSM?
That's saying if TSM makes Worlds.
Yeah, of course.
I feel like both of them.
Or even saying C9 will make Worlds.
Yeah, I know. Hold on.
I feel like C9 will go way farther than TSM if they both make it to Worlds.
I think it was just dumb. They didn't know how to play against Malzahar game 4, right? When Golden Glue came in. So I was just like, okay, so ban the Malzahar out if you don't know how to play against the Malzahar. They don't ban the Malzahar, so he gets Malzahar again. And they didn't know how to play against Malzahar.
Yeah, I don't. The thing is, I feel like what like everyone's hyping up, or at least the caster, it's like, oh man, look at C9. They have a 7-man roster. Oh man, they look so great. But like, I don't really think Blabber is that good of a jungler. I think Svenskaren's a better jungler. I don't really think Golden Glue is the better mid laner though. I think Jensen is, but I think Golden Glue and Svenskaren has the better like synergy. But like, you can't take 7 men into Worlds, right?
Yeah, you can only take 6.
So if like you get rid of it, right, and I'm assuming they'll take Jensen and Blabber, right? So if you get rid of it, you take them.
You think they'll take Golden Glue? I think they'll take Svenskaren as their 6-man.
I think they'll put Blabber behind. Take Svenskaren, and then Blabber would just stay behind. Golden Glue will go.
Why do you think they do that?
I don't think they need another jungler. Like, Blabber is just there because he's good at early game. Like, the early game, it was just like the majority of him was getting a kill somewhere or transitioning somewhere really good for the team, getting Dragon or something like that. Besides that, it was just Svenskaren's a better jungler overall. You don't need someone else. If you wanted, like, a trick pick in a sense, you would go for Golden Glue instead. And Golden Glue has a different variety of mid champions to Jensen.
I feel like they're committed to Blabber being the starter, and I'm pretty sure they're confident in Jensen's play. So I think they'll take Svenskaren as a 6-man to back up Blabber in case he fucks up during Worlds. They can always put in a veteran jungler.
That makes more sense to me. Yeah, because like you'd obviously want to replace the jungler, right? Because there's no real reason to replace Jensen for Golden Glue. Because you either think Golden Glue is equal to Jensen or he's lesser, right? But he makes up with it for his synergy. So like, there's no reason to bring him because if he's there with Blabber, then like the synergy. So there's no point. I get that. But I just kind of feel like if they don't have the synergy thing going mid lane, I'm really worried for 9 at Worlds. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm really trying to say in the roundabout. I'm worried. I'm worried for all the NA teams.
Yeah, I feel like this probably will be our worst year at Worlds. I don't feel like any teams are gonna make it out of quarters.
I think TL will.
I think TL is going to do really good.
They had a bad showing at MSI. Like I feel like they're gonna do the same thing at Worlds.
Yeah, but like, here's my thing for you, right? The thing at MSI was really shit, right? Like the whole like Ole thing and like dog. It must suck being on a team with Doublelift, bro. Like Doublelift gets the award for being like a shitty team player, right? Like to have someone so stressed out that they can't play the game with you and they sub themselves out. Kind of blame it on Doublelift, but anyways, I kind of just feel like. What happened at MSI, they learned from. They probably won't fuck up again. I'm not worried about it, actually.
All right, let's talk about the game that happened today. Then 100 Thieves and TL. It was weird that they put in Rikara over Cody. So what did you guys think about that game?
All 4 games, Doublelift was just destroying bot lane. There was no helping it.
Yep.
Yeah, I really don't understand that swap to put Rikara over Cody. He didn't look
Like,
you'd have to assume that like it was something in scrims, right? Like you'd have to assume like the team felt like they were better with him, but like when they played, yeah, it didn't make any sense. Like he didn't like play out crazy pick to change something. It wasn't like from the outside looking in. There's nothing you can look at. You watch those games and be like, oh man, this is why they put him in. It just kind of all looked like shit. Yeah, I get that.
they were saying because Cody like always has weak performances against Doublelift, so that's maybe why. But I still think he would have had a better chance. Rikara like didn't play for them all split, so why put him now?
But like that's a like if it's only because Cody's son looks worse against Doublelift, that's like a really dumb reason, right? Like Koro always looks like shit faced Faker, right? But you have to just figure out how to make that player play better, right? If it's just a mental block, you have to help him with that mental block. But you can't sub out the like win condition for another player and expect every single time you face that team. That's crazy. That makes no sense. But like, what if you go in Worlds and you get shit on by like the next ADC? Are you going to sub them out at Worlds? Like that's I don't like.
I don't know. I think Ricardo wasn't ready. Like, you put him against the like top NA with ADC, and then you just put him like a rookie in a sense and expect him to do something. I didn't think it worked well at all. Like, they had winning matchups, Ricardo and his support, but like they weren't winning at all. They had to stay all the way back. They didn't have any vision down bot, so they were just like, "Oh, we're just gonna play super safe." And then it was just multiple moments where it's just like, "Oh, they have a thresh. Oh, they hooked me. Oh, let me cleanse that. Now I don't have cleanse. Now I have to stay all the way back here." Made no sense.
Yeah.
And Anda was playing horrible too. I don't know what Anda was doing. Like,
I disagree. I think Anda played fine.
Anda played so horrible, in my opinion.
I think he played fine. I feel like a lot of the games he had like I don't. The problem I have with 100 Thieves is like this is me like barely watching LCS shit just from this. It looks like they have trouble playing out. Like they don't like the jungler doesn't work well playing against other lanes. Like he can't help any other lane besides bot lane. It looks like right. Like he knows how to get a lead just doing his own thing in the jungle, but when it comes to like helping a lane, it doesn't look like he knows how to do that well.
It's not even that. He didn't even know how to like deal with his own jungler, like his own jungle. Freaking Xmithie was taking his camps, getting a level advantage, ganking before him, and then he would be at the same side and didn't know when to like gank himself. It was always Xmithie arrived at the scene faster than him, get the kills, and then Anda had to follow up and go to another lane. Or he lost his camp, so now he has to go somewhere else. Like game 4, I believe, he got his blue stolen like twice. Early levels too.
Game 4 was like the counter pick mid though, right?
Game 4.
It was like Cassio Rise, right?
Yeah, Casio Rise.
Yeah, so like Casio should handle Rise, and then your bot lane gets shit on, and then your top lane's like what? I forget what the top lane is, right? But like I just kind of feel like all the pressure is
For
on
game
him.
4.
Yeah. I kind of feel like all the on him, and he's just kind of like shut out.
Top lane, it was just a Cho'Gath versus Shen matchup.
Yeah. So top lane is Cho'Gath versus Shen, and like Shen, and like Impact kind of shit on Cho'Gath early. So it's like all your lanes kind of lose, right? Like not even from like counterpick, some from counterpick, some from just better players, and now you have to just deal with like your lanes kind of losing. So I don't really blame him for that.
Like, I don't know. It was everything. Everything of 100 Thieves was just like really bad. Game 3, they straight up lost because they had no vision of that red side. What was it, Raptors or whatever it's called, Bush?
Yeah.
Yeah, no vision there. They collapsed on them, killed them in one game. It was just straight from that.
Yeah. But I mean, they still played fine. I guess the problem is, like, 100 Thieves is just like a worser version of like TL, right?
I don't know. I just think they underperformed.
I think they're just a worser version, right? Like they all play Dubai. They got a mid laner who's like, meh. I mean, the only difference is the top laner, right? Like normally a top laner doesn't get any help, and he's supposed to just do his own thing and help the team, just doing their own shit. The jungle is like, I guess the jungle's different too then. But like the jungle facilitates the bot lane, and then like the bot lane carries the game, right? I feel like that they're like the same team sort of, but like 100 Thieves is just a worse version.
I don't know. I disagree overall.
I feel like it's that way too. And then they made themselves even worse with the substitute. Like they had no identity.
Just think people underperformed. I think Anda underperformed, and then I think I don't know what Afromoon was doing. Like game 2, I know he was thinking about going in, but like his team wasn't ready to go in yet. Like they didn't have. I don't know how the comms were working, but he'd gone in so many times and just straight up died to like the enemy Syndra or something. It was just like you just needed to chill for a little bit. I know you're trying to like go in everything, but it's just like doing way too much there, bro.
Yeah, all right. I don't really listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. I watched those games. They were boring. They were boring as fuck. So I kind of want to be done with this topic. What I want to ask is 100 Thieves. Will they like C9 and TSM have a shot to be like? I think C9 will probably make it, and TSM has a shot with Echo Fox. My questions are: will 100 Thieves be the third place team or the second place team to make it to Worlds? And if they make it to Worlds, will they get out like knockouts or whatever the fuck you call it?
No.
So you're saying TO and C9 will make it, and you're asking for the third team that's gonna make it.
Yeah, chances are like there's a pretty good shot TL can make it.
TO's already in.
I mean, yeah.
With the win today, they're in. C9, if they win next week's match, they'll be in.
Yeah, it'll be in with enough points, yeah.
Well, Summer Split winner always gets in.
So, I don't even know how to schedule them.
So
the
chances
lose,
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Because, like, okay. So then, fuck that. How's 100 Thieves going to do at Worlds then?
100 Thieves won't be in with points. Let me check the point system.
I don't know how much it matters, right? If TL wins...
TL's for sure already in.
Yeah. TL made it in.
They go in. They don't need points. They win because they're first, right? So then points decides it next. Then that means 100 Thieves should go in because of points. And then they have to do like...
No. It's not like that.
No, it's not like that anymore?
It'll be C9 versus TL, right? If C9 wins, then they go to Worlds right away. And then TL will be next with the points.
Yeah, but like I'm assuming TL beats C9, right?
Then TL will straight up go, and then second will be the points, yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, I assume TL beats C9, and then 100 Thieves goes in because of points, right?
Would 100 Thieves?
They would have to win the third place game to get in.
They'd have to win third.
Yeah, they have to win the third place game.
Do you think they can beat TSM then?
I don't think they can.
I don't know.
I think they have a shot, dude.
I feel like TSM is like looking a lot better, and they're kind of like the same type team style, like 100 Thieves and Team Liquid. They play around bot lane.
I think if you put Cody Sun in, because I think And is a better jungler than Greg. I think if you put Cody Sun in and you focus the bottom lane, you win easy.
For me, I believe TSM hasn't gotten better. They haven't gotten better at all. It's legit. Bjergsen decided to go assassins,
Pretty much.
which made the team better in a sense at that moment.
Right.
Like all these games they're winning, it's just TSM isn't winning. It's Bjergsen destroying.
So do you think they'll beat 100 Thieves in the third place game, or they'll lose?
It all depends how pick and bans go. Like,
Bro, hot take. It's 100 Thieves. They going, bro. We thieves. We out there. We out here. We buying the merch. It's 100 Thieves. If they lose, Berto will get a tattoo of TSM on his leg.
Never that. All right, so you have TL getting in because they're going to win the split, and then 100 Thieves will be in through points. Who do you think is going to win the gauntlet then?
C9.
You think
Echo
C9
Fox.
will win the gauntlet?
Okay.
Do you have the first two teams in also? You think Team Luca's going to win next week? Chen?
what for finals?
Yeah.
Finals definitely TL is gonna win.
All right, so they'll get in through the Summer Split Championship, and then you think 100 Thieves will get in through the point system?
I don't know about that one. 100 Thieves didn't look good, and TSM didn't look good. So I don't know what it goes. Because TSM can just straight up win from Bjergsen if Bjergsen pops up and they give him a Kali or something.
All right,
I
so
don't know.
you're not sure who's going to get in through the point system. All right, who do you think is going to win the
All right, all right.
gauntlet then?
All right, here's my I'll try to argue in 100 Thieves' favor then. Do you think 100 Thieves bot lane is better than TSM's bot lane?
With Ricardo or with Cody-san?
Cody-san.
Yes, definitely.
Do you think the 2v2 mid lane jungle is better for 100 Thieves?
No.
Yeah, I think so. Because I think Bjergsen's way better than Ryu, but I don't think Greg is good.
I don't think Greg is good, but I think they won't focus mid lane, so Bjergsen is just going to win overall.
All right, so this is how the point system is right now. Liquid has the most with 90. 100 Thieves.
And 100 Thieves with the second because they want second.
Yeah, they have 70. So if they get third place, they'll get another 70. And that'll be 140. And no other team can catch up. Well, let's see if they get fourth. They get 40. They'll be at 110. And then TSM. So if 100... Oh, okay. So if Team Liquid wins the split, 100 Thieves automatically will be in Worlds because of points, even if
Bro.
they lose the third place match.
You know how
Because they
stupid
lose?
we are? I'm almost positive they said this, like on the broadcast, and I just zoned out.
Yeah, I didn't watch the broadcast after the games. I just exited off the games.
We just spent like 20 minutes talking about stuff they probably already said.
Probably.
So you're saying Team Liquid's gonna win, Chen. So that means 100 Thieves will get in too. So who you think will win the gauntlet? Do you want me to tell you the teams in the gauntlet?
I straight up either think Echo Fox or C9.
Which one do you think though?
Fox looks
Echo Fox or
like
C9?
Yeah,
fire, man.
I'll say Echo Fox.
let's say Echo Fox. So
Mhm.
you have Team Liquid, 100 Thieves, Echo Fox at Worlds.
Yep.
I think C9 is gonna win the finals next week. I think it's gonna be a close match, 3-2. They'll win, and then Team Liquid will get in with second points. They'll get in. Well, they're already in, And then I think in the gauntlet, probably it's going to be TSM Echo Fox against each other. It's going to be a rematch, basically, of last week's. I think Echo Fox would beat them this time. Because they looked good against them last week. But I felt like they just shot themselves in the foot. They would do
They
like...
did not look good.
Echo Fox looked good at all.
Yeah, Echo Fox did not look good.
I think they looked better. I feel like they played better than TSM. But they threw constantly over and over.
It's not even that. He consistently fed through the whole 5 games.
He was sick. He was in the hospital that week.
That's what you're saying. Better. He played horrible.
I feel like he's gonna play a lot better.
All right, I think we all.
But for that series, he did not play good. The team did not play good.
I think that's because he was sick. I feel like
but we're not talking about sickness or anything. We're talking about they didn't play good.
Yeah, but if you're sick, you're gonna play a lot worse.
But I'm not talking about if he's sick or not. I'm just saying he didn't play good that series.
Yeah, I know. Now I'm saying he will play better in their rematch.
Yeah, but you said they played good.
Get it. We get it. Move on.
All right, we got that. All right, let's go to the next topic. All right, so Blabberfish won Rookie of the Split, and Reaper won Coach of the Split. Do you think these were the right choices?
I'll go first. What other rookies were there, right?
Zeyzal got 2nd place, and Wiggly got 3rd. He only played 2 games.
So Blabber deserves to win.
You think he was deserved?
Yeah, because there's no other rookies I'd give it to.
I feel like they should have gave it to Zeyzal.
You can make the argument for it, but I think it's hard because, like, it's easier to just look at all the pop-off moments that Blabber had, right? Like he joined the team. Like, the narrative's going to be he joined the team started winning, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's just how people are going to feel about it. I get that. Cool. The Reaper thing, kind of want to give it to Prowley.
2nd place was St. Vicious, and then I think it was Prowley.
Both of those are pretty. You know what? I'm fine with this. I think you can make arguments forever, but I think I'm completely fine with this. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with both of them, to be honest.
Okay.
Like Zeyzal, you can have an argument for Zeyzal. The people are straight up just gonna say, "Oh, he wasn't doing good when the season first started when Sneaky wasn't there." Basically.
Yeah. So you think
and Blabber just came to see
the beginning of the split when he played like hurt his chances at it?
Yeah, I agree with that. The critics are just gonna be like, "Oh, they won the lane because of Sneaky. They didn't win the lane because Zeyzal was."
Okay.
And Blabber just came in and started dominating.
I can see, yeah. All right, so we're done with that. Let's go to the next topic. Riot's not going to have casters of the English broadcasts in South Korea for Worlds during play-ins, quarters, semifinals. How do you guys feel about this and the budget cuts that they've been doing all year?
Shit's garbage.
I think that's stupid.
Just garbage. It's garbage. Listen, we get it. The esports isn't making the money that you want it to make, right? You lose money setting all this shit up every year. But, like, fuck, it feels so bad to know, like, the first year that there's franchising and all this big-ass money comes in, you're like, we can't afford to send you guys out, okay? We can't do it. We got to stop. This shit sucks. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It sucks.
I think it's stupid. Why would you have Worlds and then just be like, "Oh, you gotta pay for your own overseas trip, even though we need you there"? Like, it's just like the requirement's so dumb.
They're gonna do the broadcast from the LCS studio, so like they'll just be here and you'll show the games, but the casters like won't be in the audience or anything.
All right, I got another thing to say about this. It's lame. We all get why they're doing it, but like in the PR shit they said didn't make any sense, right? They're like, we don't make money we don't make money from the esports scene, so we're going to downsize it. But like, I don't understand why you have to downsize. Like, there's so many other ways you can do it, and it's kind of bullshit because like, Riot's like the only esports that like doesn't monetize it. So it's weird that they wouldn't just take the loss for this 1 year and then just fix it next year. You know? Like, it's weird that like now they're like, okay, now we have to stop, right? Because like, I'm sure like they're losing money, but like I'm sure they lost money every fucking year. Like I'm sure they always lose money, so I don't know why they can't just take the L this year, then next year decide, all right, this is how we're gonna do shit. Like I don't get that, but it also makes me question: is it just the English broadcast that's losing them money?
Yeah, well, people are saying league's dying in NA.
Yeah, but like it's not even NA. Like specifically, like just the English broadcast, right? So like the EU, LCS, the people who like the LPL, the Chinese people who like broadcast, the Chinese server, whatever, the Korean server, like all these servers. Is it just like the English population, like the Western, like broadcast is just kind of going to shit? Is that what it is?
Yeah, they're all declining slowly. In LPL, Korea, they're still increasing.
Yeah, I don't know. It sucks. That's really it.
Do you think it's gonna affect like the viewership though? Like, do you think it's gonna be worse because they're broadcasting it from here, or will it like be the same?
Only if I can't speak for everyone, but if like I'll cringe if I start cringing watching it, then yeah, right? Like, cause there's nothing I hate is when a caster gets super hype about something that like isn't hype at all, right? Like when you can tell like they're trying to like make shit bigger to make it like more entertaining. And if that happens, I'm gonna tune out. But that's only gonna happen if you try to like overcompensate. So as long as they don't overcompensate, it'll be fine. But like as a viewer, just knowing that it's not there, it's gonna make you feel low. Like it's gonna make you feel a little shitty.
What do you think about it, Chen?
Phil, I don't think it would change that much. Like every year we'll have like a new person. If you notice, every Worlds we have one person doing the calls to hype the whole game up pretty much. Like Taipei Assassins and stuff. There's just like one person just hyping the shit out the whole game. The Worlds itself. I think everything will be fine. They'll have enough people over there. If the NA broadcaster don't want to go there, it's their choice. If they are allowed to broadcast from the league studio in LA, then I'm fine with that. Nothing will change in my opinion.
It's not like they don't want to go though, right? It's that they can't go because they're not getting paid to go, right? But even if we ignore that, I'm so used to like NA like the cap like flowing off the audio, you know? Like you know how like in NA like you can hear the crowd all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how like the casters can hear the crowd. I'm so used to like the casters getting hyped up by the crowd and like them like kind of like vibing off of them. It's gonna be weird. It's not like that's all I'm saying. It's gonna be a little weird.
That would. I know what you're talking about. Where it's just like they go with the flow of the crowd and they'll start hyping something there if their audience is hyping something up. It's like war killing pretty much.
Yeah. Because like you can't have that if they're not a live crowd anymore, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. So the next topic is the Nunu rework was released this week. How'd you guys like the new champ? And do you think it's gonna be in competitive?
Haven't played them.
You haven't played League in a while, so you haven't played against him either, right?
Yeah, haven't played him. You're gonna have to like really carry this one. Do I think he's gonna be in competitive?
Do you know his moves? Did you see them?
Yeah, I know it. Probably not. They look pretty simple, unless they like his big snowball thing is like harder to like play against than I think it is. He probably won't be in competitive. But what I like the most about the Nunu's rework is he's still like a brain dead type of champion. And that's a good thing, you know? Like with all these Akalis and all these like crazy ass champions, it's cool that like they reworked them, but like he's still not mechanically super difficult, right? Like he's still super easy. That's what I like the most about the rework. Like he's still just like a 200 IQ type of champion. You just have to be way smarter to play him.
All right, so I played against him a lot in solo queue, and like every game, people fed hard, like super hard. Like even when he got big leads, like late game, he feels really useless. Like either when they build tank, he's like not tanky enough. If you go AP, he's just gonna get one shot. Yeah, he falls off really hard. So I feel like his numbers are too low. I feel like they would have to buff him to be competitive, or even solo queue. Like he's pretty simple, so I don't feel like he has a big learning curve. So I just think they need to buff the champion. He seems pretty useless.
Here's the question: is he like old Nunu? In the sense that, like, you know how like old Nunu's whole thing is like to control the enemy jungler, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does
basically make them useless?
Yeah, he can still do that, right?
The Nunus I played against, they didn't really do that. They were just like ganking with that big snowball.
Yeah,
there's a lot of creative ganks, but like
right. He's like he can actually gank this time.
Mm-hmm.
But my question is, does he have like? Can he still do like? Because the way I picture Nunu now is he can still do the old stuff. Like he can still be like this jungler that just fucking ruins the other jungler's day, but now he can gank. So I wonder if it's like people who don't main Nunu are just playing them and they're garbage at Nunu in the first place, or if it's like he's just a garbage champion.
I've played against people who were like Nunu mains before the rework, and they played the new Nunu, and they didn't play it the same way. Like my jungle wasn't like compromised. They would just focus on the ganking.
Yeah, I get you. I just wonder if that's like, I wonder if they're like being distracted by like the new shiny part of his kit. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. I don't know.
Probably need more time for players to figure out how to play him. But even like challenger players were playing him and not having success. So I just think.
It's not even that. His snowball CC is just too hard to land. Like you can't have him have that low of a movement speed and then have that snowball built and expect like high tier players to not dodge it. Like you need like a sort of movement speed boost either from base movement speed or just give him like a passive movement speed, because like the way he just comes in lane with a snowball and then miss in a sense is just useless.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Nunus come in the snowball lane and like you just sidestep him and he's just like trying to go around you, trying to hit you. It's too slow. It's like,
yeah, but like I just don't see how that's different from regular Nunu though.
Regular Moo had Blood Boil, can go up to you.
Yeah, but
his last snowball was like point and click, so it'll automatically slow you.
Regular Nunu like wasn't going to get that kill anyways, probably, right? Like I just feel like people just don't play him correctly. I don't know,
but regular Nunu just invades your jungle. It's not the same as this Nunu now, where there's like a consume.
Yeah, I just feel like he has a higher potential than the old Nunu, and people just aren't tapping into it.
I disagree. I believe that old Nunu was played in professional and could be playing professional just for the aspect of like, oh, Nunu's for sure gonna get dragon control pretty much. Gonna get most of the, gonna invade your jungle and steal everything. That was like the whole point of Nunu. But now this Nunu now is just like, was he good at? Nothing.
I kind of half agree with you, right? Because like he still has the consume, so that's still there. But like old Nunu's thing was like objective control and then buffing up a player or whatever, right? So like this Nunu, he has the objective control, but I just don't think he has to buffing up a player now.
He still has Blood Boil on his passive.
Yeah, but like, is it as good though?
No, it doesn't get this. It doesn't scale off AP.
You weren't really building that much AP off of him, anyways. But like,
but the AP still counts in a sense. Like if you went like the AP jungle item, it helps a lot with his movement speed.
All right, hot take. I think give him like a month, he'll be like top 5 jungle.
I don't see that happening unless he gets a buff.
Yeah, same.
Called it here first. Fucking clip this shit.
He's probably gonna get buffed in the next patch though, so we won't be able to tell. Rework champions always get like buffed when win rates are low. When they over buff them, then they'll nerf them, and try to find a sweet spot.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
All right, next topic. So LS was banned from Twitch for his chat using a Korean word that sounds like the N word in English. What do you think about this?
Repeat that? He was banned from the chat?
No, he was banned from Twitch because his chat was using a Korean word that sounds like the N word in English.
Was it like a perma ban or was it just like a multiple day ban?
I think it was temporary ban, but he still got banned.
It was definitely a temporary ban. But I forget if it was for like a day or a week.
I think it's because it's his first offense.
Quick answer. You know, the short answer is, does he deserve it? Yeah. Yeah, he fucking just straight up broke terms of service, bro. Yeah.
But do you think he should get banned for his chat using it? He didn't say
Yeah.
his chat did.
Yeah. Did Fed get banned when like his chat spammed that shit? Yeah.
Okay, here is the big controversy about this, right? Because you know who Tufu is? The Fortnite streamer?
No.
So he hosted someone, right? And like XQC put his own point on it too, where he used the boxes and stuff. Basically, Tufu hosted someone, and the cancerous people that were banned from his, like, pretty much those people that like spam like horrible shit,
Okay.
went
Yeah.
to his chat, the person with like the low amount of viewers, and started spamming like racist slurs and everything pretty much, and then Tufu got banned for that.
Yeah, but like that's not what's happening here though, right? Those are two different things, right?
But no, they're not.
They
Because
are.
they're the same thing in the sense that the chat got them banned.
Yeah, but like it wasn't just the chat that got them banned, right? I don't know about the Twofold thing, but the LS thing, I was watching his stream when it happened, right? Like it was the way he reacted to it that got him banned.
So in that sense, do you think Tufu should have deserved to get banned? Just chat just went wild?
I don't know. I didn't watch it. I don't know what happened.
No, but in that sense, I just explained it. Do you think he deserved to be banned?
Saver's saying because of the way LS reacted to the chat.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm just playing another scenario. Do you think Tufu deserved his ban?
How did he react to?
Did he
his
react
chat?
the same?
There was no reaction. He was just hosting someone.
He didn't try to stop it.
How can
Well,
he stop it? He hosted
he
a
can't
low
stop it.
view count viewer, and then the cancerous people from his chat just started spamming racist slurs and stuff.
Yeah.
Did he just have like a neutral face and then people were just going nuts? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Basically.
By Twitch's standards, I'd probably say yeah. I wouldn't ban him by Twitch's standards, yeah, because that's why they banned Fed. But the LS thing's different because they sit there, right? Like the people are spamming it, they're doing a try hard, getting their shit on, right? They're feeling good. Then he starts laughing. Then he starts talking about how, like, Twitch chat evolved, and now when people ask like where this meme comes from, and shit, they'll know that it came from here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like he literally says that right afterwards, right? So it seems like he's like having fun and he's encouraging, right? Rather he was doing it or not, I don't know, but that's what it seems like. So like I completely get why Twitch banned him though. The other one,
I just checked LS's Twitch now. He's still currently banned.
yeah, then it might have been a 7-day ban, but I don't think he's permanently banned.
I don't know. I don't understand Twitch at this point because like Twitch is really fucking up in the sense that they're just banning people when there's like no underlying like source of it's their fault or something. So like in that sense, like you can never host a small view count ever anymore just because your community might be cancers. Like how is it your fault that the people that you got banned join another channel and they aren't banned, so they just type racist slurs? How is that your fault in that sense?
When did that happen?
A couple weeks ago. You can read up on it. I'll send you an article.
Dude,
Yeah, I only asked because I was watching a podcast with XC, and he was saying how like they changed it, so
Mhm.
now like the person who like said it or sent it got banned, but I don't know if that's still the case. So like, no,
if
that shit seems lame. I think they should fix that. I think Ellis deserved his ban though.
if
I
you're
don't know if there were 7 days, but I think he deserved a ban.
Yeah, I agree. If you're encouraging racial slurs and stuff like that, of course you're gonna deserve the ban. But like, I disagree with like Sufu.
So I just feel like we all agree, bro. Like you just brought up this twofold bull, bro. I don't even know him. Fuck, man. Rest in peace, twofold, man. The homie out there.
if you're in Tyler's stream and you like say you're in a game with him and you post your Twitch link, his chat does the same thing. They'll go in there and like start spamming racist stuff. Like
Yeah, so like
he's
there's
never,
no rules with
he's
that.
never gotten banned for that. So I don't know why that Tofu guy did.
Wait, who does?
Tyler.
The chat goes to.
Yeah,
Well, I'm saying
his
goes
chat goes and starts spamming racist stuff.
to the people's stream, right?
Yeah.
To whoever. Yeah, but okay, I get what you.
Yeah, so like I don't understand how in that case Tyler 1 isn't banned from that.
I don't know if Tyler 1 would be banned, but like the streamer who has all the racist stuff in it would be. You know what I'm saying?
That's going the same thing with Tufu. It's like should
Yeah. Like
a person with the lower view count for not managing it get banned?
I don't
But
know.
then in that case, it shouldn't be fair.
Yeah, it's not fair because basically now a bunch of dickheads ruin your like entire career.
I don't know. The rules are really dumb when it comes. There's very broad rules, and they just keep implementing rules when stuff happens, and just ban the person who made them have to implement a rule.
I think it's just like the shitty. I think it's like just shitty people, right? It's basically how far can you push the envelope? What it really comes down to, right? Like Twitch doesn't really. I don't really think Twitch gives a fuck, right? Like I think if people like put a hard R in it, Twitch wouldn't give a fuck. Like people used to do that shit like way back in the day. Like people used to like say the F word. They used to do all that shit back in the day. But like money's in here now. Twitch is owned by Amazon, biggest, like one of the biggest companies in the world, right? Like it's not a good look for them now. But they don't have like any set rules because it's hard to specifically like blanket statement shit, right? So they kind of just pick and choose wherever it's easiest for them right now, which kind of sucks for everybody.
Yeah, I disagree with that straight up. Like they shouldn't have the power to just pick and choose, and should have an overall rule that explains every scenario in a sense. Like it's hard to do, but it's like you're the shit now. You should have rules regarding scenario in that situation. If you're that big of a company, you should have this set in place. You shouldn't be like nitpicking bans and shit just because you can and you don't know the rules that come with each scenario.
Yeah, but like, when has that ever happened? Like, realistically, like,
It's not even that. It's like there's no PR that comes with it.
Like YouTube, like any like big ass entertainment thing, I kind of just feel like they're only really gonna hit you in the with the hammer, like the second you start like fucking up their shit, you know? Like PewDiePie did a bunch of wild shit. They didn't really do anything to PewDiePie because PewDiePie makes some money, right? Like I feel like as long as you like make the money and your image isn't super shit, they'll probably work with you to keep you there. But if you're like real low tier and you do some stupid shit, they're just gonna get rid of you right away because it's not worth it. They don't gain anything. Like they just get rid of you. It's easier. I mean, it's really shit. But I kind of get why they do it.
All right. let's move on to our last topic. Alright, so Sneaky did another cosplay with his girlfriend this time. Rem and Ram, did you guys see it? And I know you guys like the anime ReZero, so what do you guys think about it?
ReZero's a bomb ass anime, bro.
I never finished it.
Fucking awesome. Chen got horrible taste. He don't like it. Wrong. Makeup does wonders, bro. That's what I took away from that. Like, makeup and good lighting does so much. I feel like you push these girls, Twitch streamers that specifically stream and like show off their titties and all that shit. They need to step up their game, bro. If Sneaky is looking like the way Sneaky does, and he's like an average looking dude, and he can make himself look like that when he wants to as a girl, these girl streamers, they need to step their game up, bro.
Do you think Sneaky looked better than his girlfriend did in those pictures?
No.
No.
But he did.
That would have been a little too far.
He did look good though. Like, in a sense, right? If you showed that to a person who like didn't know that it was a guy, they would probably be like, "Oh, I will fuck that person."
I still think the pizza delivery one's the best one.
You like the Silver one the best?
I think the Sever, like the pizza delivery Sever one, he like actually looks like a girl, like a full girl, and he looks like kind of attractive. It's definitely the best one, I think.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. Pizza delivery server.
I like these. No, I like the Dark Elementus Lux one the best.
It kind of had the drag queen type of vibe to it, though.
I feel like the cosplay was well done.
It was a good cosplay, but he didn't look as much as as a female, right? Like when I looked at that one, it looked like Sneaky was cosplaying as a girl. When the other ones, it kind of looked like maybe that's a girl cosplaying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What I want from Sneaky, I want to see him do a regular male cosplay and see how well he does one of those. He probably won't get as many people like reaction to it, but I still want to see like his quality on those.
I think his first male one that he does will get like a big reaction, and I still think he should go with Ezreal.
That's so basic.
I know, but like it fits perfectly with him.
Nah, that's lame.
I can feel like he'd do better ones.
Then I'm like, I can kind of see that.
Yeah, we've got to do MVP of the split. Who do you think would deserve MVP of the split?
Double S. Next one. Next topic.
Yeah, Double F probably will win it.
Really? Double F?
Who else is his competition? There's like Someday, but his team fell off. Dardoch, his team fell off.
Dardoch looked like shit, though.
He was playing well at the beginning of the split.
Dardoch kept going from looking like a god to shit too much.
I agree.
Dardoch only looked bad when he played mage. He only played mages like twice. And besides that, he like basically looked great almost every game he played. And he's on the #1 team. Like I think it's so hard to give it to anybody else.
Or they're saying Licorice might get it, or Jensen.
Who's Licorice? You mean Lyco Rice?
Yeah, Lyco Rice.
Lyco Rice, C9's top lane.
Nah, you still can't give it to him though, right? Because no, you can't give it to him. Double's just he carries so fucking hard. Like it's unbelievable.
Yeah, and he never won one before, so he should probably get it this time.
Yeah, I don't know if that matters. Just he was the best player by far.
I don't know. They're putting a lot of emphasis on Double F, so he probably will because they're like, oh, if he wins this one, he'll tie the amount of LCS final wins with Bjergsen, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
You don't care about the history?
No, I don't give a fuck, bro.
That's part of their legend. Who's the best in the end?
Who cares? The only thing that matters is who's the best in that moment. That's it. Nothing else matters. SKT looks like garbage, bro. I don't even want to hear their name.
So you don't want to hear about Faker no more?
Nah, fuck him. Fuck him, bro.
That's your favorite player.
Yes. Yeah, he probably is. I don't know. I think I like Apto, but whatever.
He's not a competitive player.
All right. Well, I think I like BDD. I think I just like whoever the best mid laner is. Honestly, dude. Like League changes so much that like the history doesn't mean shit to me. Right? It's not like basketball, right? Like it's not like Larry Bird. Like Larry Bird's like so important because like if you brought him into like any year, he's a fucking amazing player. It's not really the same for like the other team for like League, bro. Like a good team in like 2014 is not a good team in 2018. Like the game changes so much. It's just like if they're not good now. Fuck them.
I agree with that. In like basketball, you could be like, oh, he will be good right now, blah 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 blah. But like the patch changed so much in like LCS that you really can't just be like, oh, if he play right now, he'll play the same as he was back then. Really good.
Like
No.
I feel like people, I guess, discredit it, right? Because like if Riot kept ADC like nerfed really hard and shit, the best players would be like the best people would be like completely different teams, dude. Like it's so relative that like it's hard for me to really give a fuck about the history because the history, like, I don't know. It's just like it changes so much. I guess I kind of respect that SKT won for so long, but it's like It doesn't mean anything now, though. I think this is what it is. I think I would care if I was connected to like a team or something, you know.
Was it?
But I'm not.
You're not connected to SKT at all?
No.
Yeah.
Thought that
I
was
think
your
I'm
favorite
more
team.
connected to like a player rather than a team. Just
Right.
like I like Double Lift. I don't really like his team in general, but I like Double Lift. So, something like that. I found out same thing with TSM now. I feel like the identities that was with TSM made me like. Like I'm not even a really big TSM fan anymore. I'm more of a Bjergsen fan.
Yeah, I get that. Like I'm way like I think I like it way more when a specific player has a world championship under their belt than like caring about a team's success, like a team's championship. Like I care way more about a specific player. And I think that makes me not really give a fuck about any of the history of the team. Even though we started this off talking about like
The history of the
MVP
player, yeah.
specifically players. But like I don't give a fuck about NA shit, dude. I'm only here for Worlds, bro.
Yeah, should be a good Worlds. Even though NA won't play that well. Like
Not a
always.
good NA looks like garbage, dude.
Do you think China will overtake Korea this year though?
Probably.
Think a Chinese team will win?
Probably.
I don't know. We say this every year that China looks better and better, but then Korea always just destroys them at the end.
Yeah, but China has won like every international competition this year so far. Like they won MSI, they won Rift Rivals, they won the recent Asian Games.
My question to you is
It doesn't matter. They do that a lot recently. They've
is
been
it
winning MSI a lot,
They didn't win MSI last year.
Yeah, they didn't.
but the year before they did.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
They won 2.
Who won in 2016? No, that was when CLG lost to SKT. Korea's won MSI 2 years in a row.
All right. Here's my thing. All right. I think China's like a really, really good team. I mean, a good region. And I kind of feel like we just never really noticed because how clutch SKT was. Like, I think if we remove SKT from the equation, which is like impossible, right?
But Samsung's won 2 Worlds.
Samsung, White, and yeah, Samsung got yeah. But like, I feel like just the overall, right? Because like, no, that's a fair point then, right?
Yeah, it's been those 2 teams from Korea winning Worlds.
That's true. I guess I'm wrong on that. All right, I kind of feel like China, like, I don't know what Korea has over China. You know, like I think sooner or later, China's just going to catch up. And then once they catch up, they have the ability to just have all great players because there's just
It
more.
was 2015.
Yeah,
2 years before.
3 years ago.
Right? Because if it's like the culture, I kind of feel like China's starting to get the culture. If it's the money, China has the money, right? If it's the talent, China has way more talent, right? If it's like the creativeness, I don't know. I don't know about that, right? Maybe Korea has that. But like I just feel like as time goes on, China has more things that should make the region a better region.
Do you think it's this year though that they'll win it?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
What about you, Chen?
I don't know. I'm gonna go with the same thing I've been saying. Chinese team always been like, oh, we're really good, blah blah blah, come in and then Korean teams just shit on them.
If they shit the bed again, oh my god.
We say this every year. We're just like, well, I say everywhere. Oh, because I watch a bunch of LPL games. And they look fucking amazing. They look fucking good.
Looked good
But
last
then
year.
they choke.
RNG looked pretty good last year.
I know, but they choke.
RNG looks good this year. They won MSI.
Yeah, but he's saying like they would choke the last World.
Yeah.
They just choke in like final games. It's just like you don't play like this. Are you like nervous or something? But then they just like straight up just like lose.
I don't
Pretty
know.
sad.
I think they're fine. But I think it's just. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's good.
All right. I think we're done with episode 1. Thanks, guys, for watching Lanes to Explain. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed yourself. We'll work on getting better. And we'll be back next week. We're going to do this weekly. So, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.
Come back if you want to watch Idiot.